Looks like we're getting some thumbs up from the track, which means we're just about ready to go.
And we got jammers now taking the Plug It Up podcast jam line. We've got number 85, Eternal Glam Nation, and we'll find out shortly for Small Wonder. Because I can't see.
And they're off.
Oh, we got Sweets catching number. Crash Bang a Cooch gets knocked out, dragged back while Eternal Glam Nation picks up lead. Glam scooting on the inside line while we...
It looks like we just got a Station 2 star pass from the Small Wonder Skate Club.
I'm too quiet. And with that, the Riots have picked up 8 points.
And if you're in need of a PBR at the PBR tournament, you can head on over to the concession stand and grab one.
Oh, with that, number 7-2, Pixel Whip takes the lead jammer for the Riots. While the Small Wonder Jammers finding some... Niels Gore is finding some trouble with that wall, gets knocked to the inside by T. While Pixel Whip makes another round, picking up 4 points. Seeing another drag back from the little Swole Maid. While Pixel is facing some tough defense in the front, but just squeaks by, picking up another 4 points. I believe number 1-4 Nat maybe just got a forearm, so is heading to the power. Nope, just to the penalty box. To the power penalty box.
How long is the penalty for? Was it like 45 seconds?
Penalty is 30 seconds.
30 seconds, of course.
Yep, unless you pick up more than one.
Unless you pick up more than one. I knew that.
We all been there.
We've all been there.
I haven't been there, but
I've never sat in the box.
I've been there in spirit.
Your ghost haunts the box.
It's always there.
Talk about Ghost Island, am I right?
Any Survivor heads out there will know. With that, number 22, Sydney Boohoo picks up lead for the Riots. While
it looks like Jim Scary's coming up from behind.
Oh, but Boo calls it off right before Jim Scary's can hit the pack again. That's always a satisfying feeling, though, if you get out and you make him call it off right away.
That's a hum of agreement.
I just wish I could see their numbers before.
I wish they would give me, like, a huge screen with their numbers of who's actually playing right now.
All right, it looks like we have number 6-9, Crash Bangagooch, out for Small Wonder, and number 6, Cannibal Lee, out for the Riots. Neither jammer has made it out yet, facing some strong defense, but Cannibal slips by on that inside line, while Crash Bandicoot just makes it out of the pack. See some nice from Nat Maybe there. Number 1-4 on the outside line, letting Cannibal scooch by and pick up another 4 points. Oh, 3 points. Just 3 points. Way to save your points, Small Wonder.
All right. Right now at the Plug It Up podcast jam line, we have Tanya Farting versus Harlot O'Scare.
And Plug It Up is a horror movie podcast about the monstrous feminine. And let me tell you, these people are so funny, and they also run really fun trivia that I love going to.
Are we technically on a podcast right now?
I feel like of sorts, right?
With a captive audience.
Maybe we should stop talking about roller derby and only also talk about the monstrous feminine, aka the substance. All right, we are seeing both jammers facing some tough defense. Number 1-6 just gave a brutal hit to Tanya Farting, but Fart finds a way on the inside line and picks up lead jam.
It looks like we have another Station 2 star pass from the Small Wonder Skate Club.
But they're facing some hard knocks, getting caught up in number 1-6 Sweets, who is dragging them back, but and the passes to number 1-8 Din D Jammin. We have a break. Yeah, totally. Like in between jams and stuff. All right, with that, looks like Din D Jammin made it out, getting Tanya Farting to call the jam. It looks like Fart picked up 2 or 3 points on that last round, making it a 7-point jam, bringing the Riots to 34 in Small Wonder. Still held at 0, but we still have 23 minutes left, so a lot of game left to play. All right, we've got number 42, Jim Scary for Small Wonder going up against number 8-5, Eternal Glam Nation for Riots. And we thought we were going to see Small Wonder take the lead, but
it looks like we have a My Pussy in Hell podcast power jam.
It sure looks like it. My Pussy in Hell podcast is your favorite gruesome twosome podcast, so tune in on that. With this power jam, we have got Eternal Glam Nation making some rounds. Seeing some nice offense from the Riot blockers. Those final 3 blockers giving her a run for her money, though. They're up at the front of the pack, but she slips by. And number 4-2, hot out of the box for a nice hit. Getting dragged back by T on this reentry, while we see Glam fighting up at the front with those hard-hitting Small Wonder blockers.
It's only if they both get it.
Well, all right, we are seeing both jammers really struggling with that defense there, so Glam just calls it off before they get too tangled up in all that.
We'd like to thank some of our sponsors, including the Fox and Lamb.
And taking the Plug It Up podcast jam line, it is number 72, Pixel Whip for the Riots, and number 69, Crash Bandicoot for Small Wonder. Almost taken out by number 31, Repercussions there for Small Wonder, but Pixel Whip makes it out to pick up another lead jam for the River City Riots. We're seeing Crash Bandicoot hitting that defense hard. Meanwhile, Pixel is fighting off those blockers one by one for another pass through. And Pixel with some fancy footwork on the outside to pick up another 4 points for the Riots. We're seeing some offense there, along with a pass to number 9, Waka, but Pixel does call it off before Waka's able to hit the pack. If there's any pause, it's just because my eyesight is bad and I'm trying to read the numbers. I apologize.
I also want to just shout out Sacred Roller Skate Supply, J'adore. If you don't know French, that means I love. They're local, queer-owned, and also our sponsor here tonight.
We love Sacred. They have everything and anything you need, and they are always willing to help you out with any kind of question that you have. So we are so lucky to have them here tonight. Oh, with a quick pop back in, number 22, Cindy Boohoo, has picked up lead for the Riots. While we're seeing number 2, Niels Gore, fighting off number 505, Little Swollmaid, up there at the front. And that is an out of play, getting Niels out of the pack. But with that, Boo calls it off, picking up a modest but respectable 1 point, bringing our score to 64-0.
One ain't none. I've always said that.
You are always saying that. I love anytime I say something, I look over and Jax is sagely nodding. They know.
I got your back. That's what announcers do.
Whatever I'm saying, you're right. Whatever you say, Diva.
Even when you're wrong, I got you.
All right, off of the Plug It Up podcast jam line, we have got number 29, Case, going up against, is that number 6, Cannibal Lee, I see? It is. Woo,
and it looks like the Small Wonder Skate Club jammer made it out from the pack first. Case picks up Small Wonder's first lead jam status. We love to see it. And almost makes it through on the outside line. Gets hit by number 271, Lizness Casual, dragged back by Sweets. We're seeing Cannibal fighting that tough Small Wonder defense up at the front. You know what they say, you gotta dig deep.
Famously, you gotta dig deep. This is Survivor, people. All right, our next matchup at the Plug It Up podcast jam line is number 6'9", Crash Bandicoot for Small Wonder, number 1026, Tanya Farting for the RCRD Riots. Sneaks by on the inside line to pick up lead jam for the Riots. While 505, Little Swollmaid pulls back Crash Bandicoot, who's facing this 3-wall. While we're seeing some nice, beautiful bridging from both sides.
And you might have noticed that Fart's jersey number is 1026. And I don't know if you know what day of the month it is right now. It's 1025. So if you add 1 to 25, that's 26. And it is Fart's birthday tomorrow.
It's Fart's birthday tomorrow. Woo! All right, both jammers facing some tough defense. Here in the back, we see a panty pass to number 9, Waka. Meanwhile, up at the front, when Tanya Farting gets hit out, they do call it off. Picking up 12 points on that jam, bringing our score to 78 for the RCRD Riots and 2 for Small Wonder Skate Club.
And a big shout out to our sponsor, Equinox Counseling. Thanks to Equinox Behavioral Health. explore, learn, share, evolve.
And with that, we have a time out to Small Wonder. In the meantime, we would like to encourage you to go and find our raffle and get down with the raffle, because you know what, y'all, we got some really nice prizes. And if you ever feel like you're losing, you're really winning when you win a raffle. Like that, that's a high you can carry for days.
Yeah, and we're doing a special event tonight, which is buy your announcer a beer. So if you go to the concession stand and buy your announcer a beer, they will shout out your name on the mic.
Alternatively, I would take a Celsius, so I don't drink beer. But buy Jags a beer.
We'll take whatever.
I'll take whatever you're willing to give me, actually. Beggars can't be choosers. Also, head by our merch table. We have got some sickening merch, and not just River City merch. I know we got merch from Fort Myers. I think we got merch from Greenville. We got merch from a bunch of these teams who are playing and kicking some serious butt today, tomorrow, Sunday, all day, every day. So be sure to go check that out.
And everybody asks me, hey, Jags, what is the best way to support River City Roller Derby? And I'll tell you the same answer. It's with your wallet. Say it with me. Give us your money. Woo!
And one more shout out while we're waiting here on this timeout. A vendor you should check out is Fist City Print Club. Local skater-owned shop selling handmade skate-themed apparel and more. It is actually found and run by two people who are on the track, number 72 Pixel Whip and number 85 Eternal Glam Nation. So make sure to stop by and check it out. They got some sexy shirts. Jags is repping one right now, so don't miss out to match with them. Buying them a beer, matching shirts. What's next?
Best friends.
Maybe a little
girlfriends.
And you still have an hour and a half to go by the concession stand if you want some food, while you watch number 85 Eternal Glam Nation pick up lead after the timeout for RCRD Riots. All right, if we are wondering what that official review was about, Small Wonder was seeking to remedy a call on one of their skaters, and they did lose that official review, unfortunately. On that last pass through, Eternal Glam Nation was able to pick up 6 points, bringing our score to 85 Riots, 2 Small Wonder Skate Club. And coincidentally, Glam brought it up to 85, which is her jersey number.
So if you've ever watched roller derby and thought, hey, I'd love to be on wheels. I've never thought that. I have brittle bones. You can purchase some stuff from Sacred Roller Skate Supply, one of our sponsors. Your source for high-quality skates and gear, custom builds, and community engagement. Queer-owned and operated since 2020, Sacred brings us not only a unique passion for fostering a supportive environment for skaters of all levels and identities, but also industry-leading brands.
So that's us brands.
Brands to support a safe skating lifestyle, whether it's roller derby, park skating, rink, or recreational, Sacred has you covered.
And while we were gassing up our favorite roller skate supply, we have seen number 72 Pixel Whip get sent to the box. Meanwhile, number 29 Case has picked up lead, I believe, for Small Wonder Skate Club. So they're really trying to take advantage of this power jam while they can. And Pixel's in the box. Ooh, Pixel almost made it out of that, but looks like playing it safe going back around. And now both jammers facing some tough defense. And with that, actually, it looks like Pixel has picked up another penalty. It looks like she got a forearm, is going back to the box. So that means another power jam. Not just any power jam, but a My Pussy in Hell podcast power jam for number 29, Case, who chooses now to call it off. But that gave Case a chance to pick up some points, 4 points, in fact, bringing Small Wonder up to 6. And that means that Small Wonder is starting with another My Pussy in Hell podcast power jam. My Pussy in Hell podcast is your favorite gruesome twosome podcast. And taking off from the Plug It Up podcast jam line, Crash Bandicoot number 69 got hit to the inside, recycled, and is now struggling against that RCRD defense. While we have got 72 Pixel Whip not only come in from the box, but picking up lead on her way. Woo, Crash Bandicoot making some progress up the inside line thanks to number 31, Repercussions, and making it out of the pack. But unfortunately, Pixel does call it off before they are able to come back around.
And we got about 11 minutes left in this half. And then we'll go into halftime. Is anybody playing at halftime?
Yes, but don't ask me who.
Well, I can't wait to hear them.
Whoever it is, wickedly talented. Adele Dazeem. I'm just kidding. I don't know who it is, but we could dream it was Adele Dazeem.
Looks like there's only 2 blockers blocking for Small Wonder.
And thanks to that, number 22, Cindy Boohoo, has picked up lead. But, you know, blockers who have to block as the only 2 are stronger than the U.S. Marines. It's not an enviable position to be in. And these 2 are doing great, holding it down. And now they've been joined by their friend.
Cindy Boohoo's still whipping around the track.
Boo's just so good on those lines. When she gets on those toe stops and sneaks her way up, it is hard to stop her. We are seeing number 1, Fortnite maybe get sent to the box. Could not tell you on what, but naughty, naughty. Which means we've now got 1 fewer blocker for them to have to fight. And it looks like there has been a pass to number 1-8, Din Djamin, who has made it out of the pack.
A Station 2 star pass, that is.
A Station 2 star pass, even. Or actually, I'm sorry, it was not a star pass. They've just been jamming this whole time and slaying this whole time. They didn't need a star pass. Cindy Boo getting caught up with that Small Wonder defense here in the front, while Din Djamin is in the back with this little tripod, while Boo manages to slip through. And that was an impressive 20-point jam from the Riots. But we did see 2 points getting picked up by Small Wonder in that jam. So now there is a timeout.
Which is the perfect time to tell you more stuff, which is Alter Go-Kart, one of our vendors here, has handmade patches, stickers, and prints. It's so gay and cute. Another one of our sponsors is Body Arc, fitness that is independent of the noise. And boy, oh boy, we got a lot of noise these days.
Also something that if you are someone who has skated today, if you go by the locker rooms, there should be a 10% off card that you can pick up for tonight's after party location. Don't look back. I would grab it if I were you. They got dope tacos, really good nachos, and
Pool.
really fun pool.
Lots of pool.
Famously pool.
Famously pool. Not the swimming kind. That would be kind of fun.
That'd be pretty sick.
That'd be pretty sick.
They'd be like, have a beer and take a dip.
It'd be cool if they like emptied the pool and then we could all like go there in our skates.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just run with this pool idea, right?
Or we could just play regular pool also. All right, it looks like on the Plug It Up podcast jam line, we have number 29 Case skating for Small Wonder, number 6 Cannabelle Lee skating for River City Riots. Case has been a pretty successful jammer so far for Small Wonder and proves that by sneaking up that inside line, making it out of the pack. While we see Cannabelle do some fancy spins before calling it off, picking up 3 points. All right, next up on the Plug It Up podcast jam line, we have number 69, Crash Bandicoot for Small Wonder. Who is that? Number 1026, Tanya Farting for River City Riots.
I'm going to try my best to say the names of some of the blockers on each of the teams. It's very hard to see. But right now we have Bo Strangles, number 240 on the Small Wonder team blocking.
One thing about me and Jax, we're not going to be able to see.
One thing is I don't have my glasses.
I do, and I still can't see. But I do see that Tanya Farting has picked up lead for the River City Riots.
I also see that Cannon Doll X is blocking for the Small Wonder Skate Club.
And right as Crash Bandicoot comes up on, we do see Tanya Farting call it off, picking up 2 points for the Riots, bringing us to 114 for the River City Riot and 8 for Small Wonder Skate Club. I will correct myself if I am wrong, but I believe that is number 18 in the jammin'.
Niels Gore.
And you know what? I was wrong. It's number 2.
It's Niels Gore, yeah.
It's number 2, Niels Gore, going up against number 85, Eternal Glam Nation, who has picked up lead for the Riots. Glam picks up a clean floor and calls it off. Again, we got number 29 Case going up for Small Wonder. And a mystery jammer for our CRD. Just kidding, it's Pixel Whip number 72.
Mystery.
Mystery.
Oh, mystery. I like to shout out another one of our vendors, Tilted Head Curios, Derby-owned Dead Stuff.
Thanks.
Ethically made oddities and art queer-owned.
I just wanted to share that thanks to some beautiful O on the inside from number 42, Jim Scary, 29 Case has picked up lead jammer status for Small Wonder. But they call it off before Pixel Whip can hit the pack and do pick up a point. Case has really been killing it for Small Wonder. All right, it is number 69, Crash Bandicoot, up against number 22, Cindy Boohoo. And Crash Bandicoot is running into that Riot defense, which has been really tricky to get by tonight.
An absolute mosh pit.
Yeah. Gets knocked to the inside by number 16, Sweets, who is queen of dragging back. I'm always scared of her when I'm on the track. Oh, little spill. Apparently they should be scared of her. She's going to fall on you. Oh, and a brutal hit by number 314, Ayudante to Satan. She does not mess around with those shoulder punches. Seeing some beautiful bridging from both sides. With the Riots careful to block that pivot, trying to avoid a pass, especially number 606, Bad and Bougie. And Crash Bandicoot has been going out a lot, so I feel she must be tired, but she is continuing to slay and push. And does make a pass to number 9, Waka, who's coming in hot. While Boo continues to fight up against that pack in the front.
Well, my favorite Black Eyed Peas song, Pump It, is playing.
Your favorite one?
One of my, definitely pretty up there.
Honestly, anything from that Black and Green album is so good to me. With like I'm a Bee on it. No, this is the wrong one. It's got I got a feeling on it. Oh, yeah. Of course. Classically. Boo calls that off with an impressive 23-point jam. That's definitely the highest scoring jam so far of this game. Maybe tonight, but I wasn't here earlier in the day, so I could be wrong, and sorry if I am. That does bring our score to 141 for the Riots and 9 for Small Wonder Skate Club.
We still got a lot of derby left to play. This is only the first half, 2 minutes left in it.
And it is number 043, Harlot Oscara, up against number 6, Cannabelle Lee. We're seeing 271. Listeners Casual gets sent to the box, giving one less player for them to have to get by. And Cannabelle has picked up lead jam for the Riots, but Harlot Oscara is not far off her tail. Brutal knockout to the inside by number 99, T. While we're seeing some nice O from Small Wonders, number 1-8, Dindy Jammin, who's also been doing great blocking. With the pass through, 043, Harlot Oscara has picked up 4 more points for Small Wonder, bringing them up to 13.
Want to thank one of our sponsors, Bingo Beer Co. Join us for the ultimate after party on Sunday after the final game at Bingo Beer Co. at 2900 West Broad Street. They're running a pizza and beer special just for us.
Thank you, Bingo.
Thanks, Bingo.
So would you like to tell us again what beverages you want to drink?
Oh. I'll take anything that's not beer.
I'll take anything that is beer.
If you want.
No pressure. No pressure.
All right, with a hit, 10-26, Tanya Farding has picked up lead for the Riot, while number 29, Case, is getting that classic drag back from Sweets. But again, Case has really been slaying this game, so never give up.
You gotta dig deep.
You gotta
Even when you're
dig
down and out,
deep.
the game is not over till it's over.
Jax gets a lot of inspiration from Jeff Probst. Oh, with that, number 1026 has been sent to the box, meaning that this is a My Pussy's in Hell podcast power jam for Small Wonder. Case pushing up against that 3-wall. Brutal, but unforgiving in their pushing. Seeing those blockers come in for some nice O. Seeing some O from number 44, J.K. Jakes. And with that, Case has made it out of the pack. We love to see it. Right in time for re-entry from number 1026, Tanya Farting. Since Fart was lead jammer, that means we do have a 2-minute jam.
Yeah.
Shout out to Slaughter for buying us drinks. Thank you so
It
much.
worked.
Appreciate
Yeah.
it.
Cheers, cheers.
Thank you. All right. Tanya Farting has slipped through for another 4 points. And that brings us to our intermission. Our current score is 158 for the RCRD Riots to 16 for Small Wonder Skate Club. But we still got a whole nother half to play, baby. So no
Got
one's
a whole
down and
lot
out
more
yet.
yapping on the mics.
Oh, yeah. A lot
Another
more of us.
20 to 30 of us. So sit back. We'll actually get up and go to see the vendors spend your money. Hear some
Yes.
good music. Take a smoke break.
Oh, you know what? Our halftime show is 2-hole punch. So we love to see that. And
My
definitely
favorite
check
band
out
in Richmond.
Jags' favorite band in Richmond. Also, head to the concession stand, which will be open until 8:30. Get some delicious food. Everyone give up for two-hole punch. I'm sorry. I took down a hole and I didn't mean to.
1 to 2 holes.
1 or 2 holes. Definitely a two-hole punch. Two-hole punch. We love them.
All right, we're back.
Who's ready for the second half?
Me.
Yeah, like 3 people. All right, on the Plug It Up Podcast Jam line, we have number 29, Case for Small Wonder, and number 85, Eternal Glam Nation. With a hop, jump, and a skip, Eternal Glam Nation has picked up lead, but Case is hot on her heels.
Heels or wheels?
Well,
Hey,
both.
cheap joke, cheap joke.
Cheap shot, but effective.
cheap, cheap, cheap.
All right, with that, Glam calls it off, picking up 4 points, but Case has picked up 2 points. So, nickel and dime 'em, you know? I also want to give out to one of our sponsors, Vinyl Conflict. Thanks for helping tonight happen. I'd like to apologize for saying Dinjamin's name wrong this whole time. Thank you to the viewer who let us know. Number 72, Pixel Whip, has picked up lead jam, while number 69, Crash Bangacooch, is facing off against that Riot defense.
In the Riot's defense, we got 99T. We got 505, the little swole maid.
606, Bad and Bougie.
And number is 34, Foxy Foe.
34 is
Foxy
Foxy
Foe.
Foe. Ooh, on her toe stops, Pixel gets knocked out by number 30, Cannon Doll X. And pulled back by number 9, Waka.
We also got number 30, Cannon Doll X from Small Wonder Skate Club.
Pixel got hit out again by number 9, Waka, and drawing him back's been looking pretty effective. But Pixel makes it up on the outside line, picking up another 4 points. While Crash Bangacooch is fighting, getting some O from her team. Oh, Waka got Pixel again. Ooh, brutal hit there from number 606, Bad and Bougie. Which unfortunately is sending Crash Bangacooch to the box, giving Pixel Whip a power jam. Not just any power jam.
My Pussies in Hell podcast power jam, that is. Your favorite Gruesome Twosome podcast.
I was also about to say that because I want to get to say my Pussy in Hell podcast.
We're all just trying to say my Pussies in Hell podcast.
Let's just say it together.
My Pussies in Hell podcast. Shouting out one of our vendors tonight, Ghost Girl Creative, Derby-owned, queer-owned, soft stuff, hard stuff, dead stuff. Spooky, spooky. It's October. It's almost Halloween.
Spooky.
Spooky werewolf bar mitzvah. Spooky scary.
Speaking of my Pussies in Hell podcast, we are starting with the power jam for the River City Riots with number 22, Cindy Boohoo. Ooh, got it cleared on the inside line from number 14, Nat Maybe. That got Boo through for another 4 points. And counteracting a power jam can be pretty tricky. You know, you got 4 people playing O on you. So you're trying to stay together. You're trying to avoid the O. But with that, number 69, Crash Bangacooch is out of the box and running into that Riot wall.
And just because I love to shout out our blockers, who are most of the team, might I say, we have 112 Mina Cat Scratch on Small Wonder Skate Club. We also have 18 Din Jammin'.
Din Jammin'.
And if my eyes are right,
I'm seeing
They're not.
043, Harlot O'Scara out there. And we had seen a Station 2 star pass to number 043, Harlot O'Scara, but Boo does call it off before Harlot O'Scara is able to hit the pack.
yeah, exactly.
All right, we are seeing number 42, Jim Scary, face off against number 6, Cannabelle Lee. No lead as of yet, and just as I saw that, there was a lead, and it was Cannabelle Lee. One thing about Cannabelle, she's gonna get a lead. Her footwork is unbelievable. Woo, some
But
nice
Jim
O on the
Scary's making it
inside.
out.
Jackie just finished my sentence just in the future. It's like they knew what I was about to say. All right, before calling it off, Cannabelle was able to pick up 2 points, bringing the Riots up to 205, while Small Wonder is at 18. And I don't think the score is really reflecting how well Small Wonder is playing. I think they are playing smart. I am seeing some really nice O, and their jammers are just so persistent. You really love to see it. We are seeing 1026 Tanya Farding come right up off the Plug It Up podcast jam line to pick up lead against number 2, Niels Gore, skating for Small Wonder. After a nice hit from number 44, J.K. Jakes, Tanya Farding does call it off. I would too after getting hit like that. I'd be like, I don't want to do anymore. Thank you.
Want to shout out one of our sponsors, the Haunts of Richmond. Another spooky name. Locally owned and operated, celebrating 20 years as Richmond's haunted history professionals. Public tours, private tours, and special events are offered year-round. Tickets are available at hauntsofrichmond.com. Check Haunts of Richmond out on all socials.
And off the Plug It Up podcast jam line, we have 043, Harlot O'Scara for Small Wonder, and number 85, Eternal Glam Nation for the Riots. Meanwhile, we have just seen 2 Riot blockers get sent to the box at the same time. It looks like it's Bad and Bougie and T. Hopefully giving Harlot O'Scara a nice, easy pass. Through that, yep, Harlot did pick up 4 points and managed to keep the Riot Jammer scoreless on that pass. So nice job. Oh, yeah. All right, number 22, Cindy Boohoo picks up lead against number 8, Magnetron. This is Magnetron's first time jamming, I believe, this game. And number 42, Jim Scary almost knocks out Boo, but Boo manages to hop on, make it through, and call off the jam. This is Cindy Boohoo's last last season with RCRD.
What?
Which, as you are seeing her jam, you can imagine how sad we are to be losing her.
No.
So really, give her all of your cheers this weekend. Because
Are there any more games that we could see Cindy in this weekend? Cindy Boohoo?
Cindy Woo.
Cindy Woo?
No, this is our last game. Like, these are our last games of the year. So, same for Foxy Foe, number 34. So, really give them all of your love. All right, we are seeing number 6, Cannabelle Lee, right out for a lead with some fancy footwork on the inside line against number 2, Niels Gore, who gets hit out by 505. Swolmaid, who does get sent to the box for that hit. Illegal hit. Oh, Niels Gore almost makes it out. It gets knocked to the outside by number 9, T. Before the jam gets called off.
And we're going to take a quick pause to announce some of our vendors and sponsors that are here today. Tasha Jin Art, Korean folklore-inspired art with a modern take. Check out their magnets, stickers, and beautiful art prints.
As a huge folklore fan, that sounds so sickening.
Derby really has always the best vendors. Mostly queer, might I say. Love, j'adore.
J'adore.
We all learned French tonight. Check them out. Spend your money. Like I said, your money is worth more than your word. I think I said that tonight.
You didn't, but you famously say it all the other times.
Also want to shout out one of our other sponsors, Kinker Press. Thank you to Kinker Press for printing our programs. If they didn't do it, who knows? Would we have a schedule? Probably. Would anybody know it? Probably not.
And you know what? They look really good. I kind of feel like it's like when you go to a show and you get the playbill, and then you're like,
oh my God, I'm going to keep it forever.
Yeah. There's something so soothing about like looking through those glossy pages. So thank you, Kinker Press.
Agree. Also going to shout out another one of our sponsors, Tri-Cities Gastro. 1, don't let colon cancer knock you down. Get your screening colonoscopy starting at age 45.
Okay, you guys, I actually have a lot to say about this. I just had colon cancer last year. So believe me when I say, like, go get your colonoscopy. Is it weird? Yes. Is having to, you know what I'm talking about. This person just has 5 years of margin remission.
Hey.
Woo! We love to see it. Colon cancer. Yeah, do not mess with this stuff, folks. Go to Tri-Cities Gastro. Get checked out. Going to a butt doctor can be weird, but it is a lot less weird than having colon cancer. So, I love you, Tri-Cities Gastro. We're going to chill for a second.
Our EMTs. And we are back on the track. People are yelling stuff. We can't hear them, but we know that Derby's starting.
And off of the Plug It Up podcast jam line, it is 10:26. Tanya Farting picking up lead for the Riots against number 6'9", Crash Bangagooch, who gets knocked out by 271, Listen is Casual. And Crash Bangagooch running into that wall of Listen is Casual, Not Maybe, and Sweets. A brutal 3 to be stuck behind. But Fart is running into some trouble with that small wonder wall. Getting a clean hit out by number 18, Din Jammin', before calling it off. Tanya Farting did pick up 3 points there, which brings us to 218 for the Riots and 23 for Small Wonder. And we have about 18 minutes left in the game. Again, a lot of game left to play.
Ain't nothing.
Ain't nothing.
Ain't nothing. 18 minutes ain't nothing. It's almost 20.
Oh, almost.
Some may say more than 15.
That's math, baby. Woo! We got a nice lead jammer status from number 29, Case, who has been picking up lead left and right against number 85, Eternal Glam Nation. Glam hit to the inside by number 9, Waka, who's been giving our jammers trouble all night with these dragbacks. Case makes it through for 4 points for Small Wonder, while Glam is fighting her way through the front of the pack, but that Waka, no joke. That's another 4 points for Case, who I believe that should be an 8-point jam. Bringing Small Wonder up to 31 and holding the Riot scoreless that round. Nice work, Small Wonder. It's no small wonder that you were able to pull it off.
Love a good pun. Love a good pun.
One thing about us, we're be hitting those cheap jokes.
Cheap jokes all night.
All night. You'll be hearing us in your dreams. And at the Plug It Up podcast jam line, it's number 72, Pixel Whip. And my eyes are working to see who's skating for Small Wonder. With a nice little run. It is Magnetron. Got a little bit of a mess of a pack there for both jammers to have to get through. And so Pixel just calls it off. She said, I'm not messing with all that. And she manages to pick up 2 points in the process.
Just want to give another big shout out to our refs and all of our volunteers tonight. There could be no derby without people calling the shots, saying the points, sending people to the box.
And man in the box.
And man in the box. And selling tickets, selling merch, which you can still buy.
You sure can.
And you should.
I would.
I would.
And I have.
And people taping up the track.
Cheering about something that I didn't hear.
Cheering.
But I'm glad that you were having fun.
I'm outside of the joke, but I do love to laugh.
All right, on the Plug It Up Podcast Jam Line, it is number 22, Cindy Boo Hoo, against number 2, Niels Gore, I believe.
Didn't jam in, actually,
Woo!
as a matter of fact.
Dan Jammin', I'm sorry. First I messed up your name, and then I messed up that you're jamming. Forgive me. You're doing amazing. Facing off against that 2-wall of T and Raven Darkhold, while Cindy Boo Hoo has some nice toe-stop work on the outside. And we have seen a Station 2 star pass to number 42, Jim Scary for Small Wonder. While Boo picks up another 4 points for RCRD Riots. Woo, with a nice little spin move. Jim Scary's made it out of the pack. While Boo goes on a little stroll around, picking up more points. Woo, Jim Scary just staying in bounds after a hit from the little swole mate on a nice little 1-foot move on the outside line. It made it look so easy, too.
The thing about these skaters is they always make it look really easy.
That's what I'm saying. I wear a mask when I skate. Everything, my face just gives away how much pain I'm in.
I could barely skate around a circle.
You do great. You do great, Jackie. We are seeing number 9, Waka, with once again hitting us with those drawbacks for Small Wonder. And drawing back Cindy Boo Hoo on the inside line. While Jim Scary is fighting that riot wall in the front until they do run out of time. But with that last pass, it looks like both jammers were able to pick up 4 points.
And right now the score, we have the Riots at 236 and Small Wonder Skate Club at 39. And with 14 minutes left, we will see more skating.
We sure will.
We sure will.
Small Wonder's really been making up these points in the second half. We've definitely seen it's been a good second half for them. We've got on the Plug It Up Podcast Jam Line, number 6, Cannibal Lee, sneaking on the outside line to pick up lead jammer status. Well, I believe that is Crash Bangacooch, number 6'9" for Small Wonder. And another thing about the Plug It Up Podcast Jam Line, Plug It Up Podcast is a horror movie podcast about the monstrous feminine. We're talking the substance. We are talking
Jennifer's body.
Jennifer's body, ginger snaps.
We're talking about The Last Girl.
These
general themes.
One thing about Plug It Up Podcast, they are going to have some sickening things to say about it, so give them a listen. We do see Cannibal call it off with neither jammer picking up any points on that pass through, but Cannibal did pick up 4 points during that jam. And we have number 29, Case, picking up that lead jam for Small Wonder. She has really been killing it with getting those lead jams for them. And we had seen against 1026, Tanya Farting, who has now handed it off to number 99, T. But Case wisely calls it off before T hits the pack and did pick up 1 point. Love to see it. That brings Small Wonder up to 40.
One ain't none.
40 ain't bad. I would take 40. 40 bucks. 40 chicken nuggets.
40 PBRs.
I would die. But I would take them.
Me too. I'd die. I'd take them, I'd put them in my fridge. I'd save them for a later date.
A rainy day.
A rainy day.
A Survivor premiere, perhaps.
Yeah, a horror movie. A horror podcast. A horror movie podcast.
Sounds like we got
Sounds
two.
like we got a couple of them.
Yeah. My
couple
Pussies
is
in Hell
two.
podcast and Plug It Up podcast.
Yep.
Just us and our 40 PBRs. It's like, have you seen those memes about people like laughing with their salad or like laughing alone, like they're in the room with the podcast people?
I haven't seen those, but I sure would like to.
One thing about you, you're not going to have seen a meme.
One thing about me is that I haven't seen much. I actually can't see because I don't have my glasses, if I didn't make that clear.
I have not seen much of this game. All right, well, speaking of seeing, I'm going to wait until they're a little closer, see who's jamming for Small Wonder. It is number 44, J.K. Jakes, picking up lead jammer for Small Wonder against 85, Eternal Glam Nation. We love to see, I think this is the first time J.K. Jakes perhaps has jammed and picked up lead right away. Love to see that. And really giving those Riot will run for their money, but getting dragged back by number 16 Sweets before calling it off. Picking up 1 point. We love the nickel and dime strategy. And she managed to keep the Riot scoreless on that pass. Off of the Plug It Up podcast jam line, it is number 7, 2 Pixel Whip against number 6, 9 Crash Bandicoot, who picks up lead for Small Wonder. I believe that is 3 lead jam statuses in a row for them, which we love to see. Woo, coming into that hot and picking up a point.
And another shout out, last but certainly not least, to our sponsor, Heartfelt Tattoo. I'm sure due for a tattoo, and so are you.
Me or just all of us in general?
You writ large, for sure.
All right, let's do it.
Let's go. What should we get?
Heartfelt Tattoo's name on us.
All right.
I think we're gonna go home to craft cake.
All right, that is number 8, Magnetron, picking up lead jam against number 22, Cindy Boo Hoo. This is the 4th jam lead for Small Wonder. So I guess you could say they're on fire. And Magnetron makes a quick call off, picking up 2 points. And Boo does manage to snag all 4 on that go-around, bringing our score to a really satisfying 245, 245. Like 245, and they also have 45. If I say 245, it sounds like they both have 245. When you give me a microphone, I just be saying whatever, really.
I've always said to them, hey, are you sure you want me to have this microphone? Because I will just keep going.
One thing about me and Jags, we're yappers at heart. All right, it looks like it is number 9, Waka, and number 6, Cannibal Lee. Waka facing some of her own medicine, getting knocked to the outside and dragged back by T. But I've been loving Waka play this whole game, so I'm excited to see her jamming right now. Especially it is her first time jamming, I believe, for Small Wonder. Meanwhile, Cannibal does some cute little deer hops on the outside line before hitting that wall. Cannibal getting held up by that 2 wall, but T giving some sickening offense to help free her up a little bit to make another pass. While Waka continues to push against that Riot wall. Ooh, with some nice offense from number 44, J.K. Jakes. Waka is out of the pack. Gorgeous work, J.K. Jakes. And with that, Cannibal does call it off before Waka hits the wall. Picking up 8 points in the meantime. And it is 8:07, which means you still have time to stop by the concession stand, get yourself a drink, get Jackie a drink, or get some delicious food. You know, it's not all about the drinks.
We're at 39 out of 40 PBRs, so
anything could happen. Number 1026, Tanya Farting makes it out, but we have number 31, Repercussions, hot on their heels and wheels, forcing Fart to call it off.
And they looks like Fart's coming towards us now.
Yeah, Fart was about to come jump me for that comment.
Feels like the announcers are in the splash zone now.
Yeah, what if Jackson and I just run out there?
So I think we heard a cheer for roller derby. Let's hear it for roller derby! Greater Richmond Convention Center. Give it up for the 2 teams, the Riots and the Small Wonder Skate Club in the last 6 minutes.
And with 6 minutes left, let's also give a huge shout out to all of our officials, refs, NSOs, EMTs. We could not have done today or this weekend without you. Woo, with a beautiful jump on that apex. It is number 85, Eternal Glam Nation, picking up the lead. With number 716, Fashionista, just making it out of the pack. But Eternal Glam Nation does call it off before Fashionista is able to hit. Picking up 3 points for the Riots. Just kidding. That's 4 points for the 2. I saw 3. We'll find out, I guess. But the points say 2. At first it said 4, and then it said 2. First was holding up 3. I mean, my eyes just aren't good. We got another little timeout. With this being our last game of the night, please do be sure to stop by the vendors who are still here. They have got some sickening stuff. I was seeing a lot of crystals, earrings, beautiful art,
talented people selling wares.
And Adele Dazim.
And the fun doesn't stop tonight, folks. The fun does not stop tonight. You can come back tomorrow bright and early at 9 a.m. to see the next game.
At 9 a.m., it is going to be Greenville Roller Derby's A team against Small Wonder Skate Club. So if you enjoyed watching Small Wonder play tonight, come back at 9 a.m. You know, say most important meal of the day is
roller derby at 9 a.m. Yeah,
Hell
for
yeah,
sure.
brother.
I eat that for breakfast every day.
I don't, but that's why you look so much stronger and more confident than me. Oh, I got a bit of a, speaking of Plug It Up podcast, it was a bit of a plug up at the jam line, but 72 Pixel Whip makes it out, while we got number 42, Jim Scary, just passing that last Riot blocker to get out of the pack. Pixel hits the pack, makes the wise decision to call it off before Jim Scary can hit the pack, and Pixel managed to pick up 3 points on our way through. Definitely seeing a lot of these short jams tonight. You know, people getting through, picking up a couple points, choosing to call it rather than. Sometimes you see them and you're like, man, you just made like 100 passes. Way to go. Everyone hears about 400-point jams all the time, so. And it is number 22, Cindy Boohoo. And I can't see Boohoo is jamming for Small Wonder Skate Club, but I'm about to. And it is number 112, Mina Cat Scratch. It is Mina Cat Scratch's first time jamming tonight. And running into some tough defense there from the River City Riots, while Boo makes it up the inside line and picking up 4 points. Boo hitting that Small Wonder defense, while Mina Cat Scratch had to just fight that last jammer, Little Swole made to make it out. But Boo does call it off upon seeing that, picking up 8 points for Cindy Boohoo and 0 for Small Wonder. That brings our score to 268 for the Riots and 45 for Small Wonder Skate Club. And like I said earlier, I feel like the score is not reflecting, how hard Small Wonder has been serving it up tonight. Just my opinion. And it is number 29, Case, skating for Small Wonder Skate Club. Just dodging a hit from number 1 for Nat Maybe to pick up lead for Small Wonder, while we've got number 6, Cannabelle Lee, just making it out of the pack. Case is coming around hot, looking to get some O from number 716, Bashionista.
29,
but does call
Case
it
calls it off.
You heard it here, folks. She called it off. I think that was Boo. That sounds like a Boo thing. All right, we've got 1026 Tanya Farting jamming for the RCRD Riots, while we had number 9 Waka jamming for Small Wonder, but Waka has been sent to the penalty box, meaning this power jam, or this is a power jam, and this power jam is brought to you
by
the My Pussies
Pussies
in
in
Hell
Hell
podcast, your favorite gruesome twosome podcast.
I wasn't a podcast person for a really long time. I was like, why isn't there a video? But now I kind of get it. I get it. I understand the talking of it all. It's very calming and soothing.
It is, and you can do it while you do other stuff in a way you can't with television.
Yeah, like driving, working,
Cleaning.
walking,
Really anything.
really anything.
You could be listening to them over us talking right now.
Exactly.
Please don't. But you
Yeah,
could.
please don't.
Jags, you're my favorite gruesome twosome announcer.
Oh my
To
god.
announce with.
I was thinking the same thing about you. You're making me blush. Find this mic.
All right, we have got 043 Harlot Oscara for Small Wonder. Number 85 Eternal Glam Nation for the RCRD Riots. Eternal Glam Nation facing some tough defense up at the front. A nice, just avoids a hit out to pick up lead jammer. And Harlot Oscara just avoiding getting hit out by Sweets. What were you going to say?
It
I'm
wasn't.
sorry.
It wasn't a Station 2 Star Pass, so I'm glad you kept talking.
As much as we love Station 2, it was not a Station 2 Star Pass. Have you been to Station 2?
I'm wondering where it is. Where is it? Is it in Churchill-ish?
No, it's Shaco Bottom.
Okay,
It's kind of by
close enough.
Wonderlands.
Close enough. Yeah.
Yeah, they have sickeningly good milkshakes. Oh my gosh!
Oh my God! It's
Well-
the unofficial score. So
well-
we have The Riots unofficially at 271 and Small Wonder Skate Club unofficially at 46. Let's give it up for our skaters tonight. Thank you all so much for coming, and stick around to hear our MVPs tonight. Give them a big old high five.
Everyone worked so hard tonight. I'm so proud of all of you.
Yeah, come over here and give us a high five too.
Yeah, go out of your way. We will come to you. You come to us.
I'm glued to this seat.
We'll be here all night. It don't matter. Do you want to announce for Small Wonder? Yeah. Is there anything better than slapping the hand of a sweaty person who just
There
played
is
roller derby?
nothing better than slapping the hand of a sweaty person who just skated. Nothing. I can't think of one single thing better than that. Actually, JFK Airport, better.
I thought you were just going to say JFK. I was like, all right.
John F. Kennedy, better.
All right. Our MVPs for the night.
From Small Wonder Skate Club, we have 29 Case as our Jammer MVP, and we have 9 Waka as our Blocker MVP. Give it up for Case and Waka.
And for River City Roller Derby Riot, our MVP jammer for the night is number 22, Cindy Boohoo. And our MVP blocker for the night is number 99, T.
And the MVPs can come on over to the announcer table station to get your MVP patches.
You should, they're really cute. As a reminder, Waka and Case, pick up, when you got a second, come over and pick up your MVPs. And Boo, also come pick up your MVP. Good job tonight, everybody.